Welcome to the SciFi Pubcast. Come for a drink, but stay for the speculation. It's summer, and everyone needs a vacation. So we are talking vacations in science fiction and real-world fandom. It's quite a trippy episode. So grab yourself a traveler. We're going on the road for this one. This is the SciFi Pubcast. Greetings, welcome to the SciFi Pubcast, the podcast that tries to be a pub, and perhaps someday a pub that tries to be a podcast. And it's a special episode today because I'm looking around and I can actually see and touch, if I want to, Mr. Derek Beebe. Derek, how you doing?
I'm great.
Yes, I'm over at Derek's place somewhere in the northeast of the United States. Don't want to get too specific now. That's in the United States of America. And we're in the same room, and we're actually recording off the same mic, so we're getting really close.
Our knees are almost touching.
Oh, God. And who else?
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
Oh, God. It's like a mini-vacation, so to speak. And that's the lovely Carrie. It's Carrie. Carrie Simpson. You're there. How's Carrie today?
Carrie is good. Carrie's knees have almost forgiven her for the beating they took last weekend at the Aikido seminar I went to, or at least that's what I'm trying to tell myself.
Oh wow! At least you had fun, right?
Yes, I had lots of fun getting beat up for 16 hours.
Yeah, you can't beat that experience, can you?
Nope, not at all. I can just beat it into the ground.
There you go. Yeah, Carrie, you're in Burbank. I'm usually in Ottawa, but now I'm in, again, somewhere in the United States with Derek.
Undisclosed location.
So that's good. And I'm thinking...
I'm sorry, Joel.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Speaking of Derek, how is the kitchen doing? Is everything okay with the SciFi Pubcast kitchen?
Yeah, it's great. Everything is nice and filthy. Because, that's where the flavor comes from. You don't ever want to clean anything because then... it'll taste like metal. It won't taste like food.
Ah, right. Okay.
Never clean your pans or your silverware or your plates or anything.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Have I mentioned, Joel, that I'm afraid?
Yes, I'm afraid too. We need to actually get on that. I need to hire like a sub manager to take care of the stuff. I'll figure it out.
Does that make you the Dom?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I could talk the Ewoks into giving the place a good scrub and possibly eating Derek. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Their stomachs are actually rather delicate.
Yeah, I just don't want Derek to be on the menu himself. That would be bad.
No, we can't poison our customers that way, Joel.
I believe new canon did establish that the Ewoks are not cannibals and they did not eat the stormtroopers.
Hey, yeah, really? Yeah, tell that to the poor stormtroopers.
Yeah, a woman can dream, right?
Yeah, so what we're going to talk about today, our dear customer, singular, our dear customers.
I think I see two in the corner.
There you go. Is vacations and holidays and science fiction, and then we're going to bring in some real world stuff about fandom and good places to go as a science fiction fan. Because why not? It's summer. I'm traveling a lot, and let's just do it. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Yes, science fiction, because everyone needs a vacation. Everyone. Mostly me, but everyone, I think. Now, as a plot device, it's interesting when you see movies or TV shows, and they have like the Hollywood, episode. Right now, for instance, at Derek's little apartments, he has on his TV an episode from The Next Generation. Isn't that right, Derek?
Yes, Captain's Holiday, the episode that introduces Ryza and Vash the archaeologist.
Right. And so what's happening? So Captain Jean-Luc Picard needs a vacation, right? He's stressed out.
Either that or it was forced on him. I wasn't really paying attention at the opening.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was forced on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
remember
Beverly
correctly.
came in and kind of put her foot down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. Even Star Trek, and we're not even talking about the holodeck, which is going. It's not kind of like a vacation, but it's like a cheat. So no, we're talking about real places, like Space Mountain at Disney World or Disneyland, right? That type of stuff we're talking about. Total Recall. That's probably the one I know that pops in my mind first is Total Recall from 1990. The whole let's walk in and you need a vacation, sir. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Yeah.
Recall.
Yeah, Recall is a company that provides memory implants of vacations. Yes, that's what the Wikipedia article is telling me. It's been a while since I saw the Total Recall, and the first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course. I actually haven't seen the second one, but you have, Derek, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
me
not
neither.
amazing, but it's good. You know,
That's good. Okay. Interesting.
it's very different actually. They don't even go to Mars in that one. It all takes place on Earth.
Yeah.
Weird.
Which is not really a vacation, is it? No. Well, Total Recall, the first one is directed by Paul
Verhoeven,
which is really known for
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Here, don't tap the table. Yeah, Starship Troopers. And what's one of the call girls?
Showgirls.
Showgirls. Yes, that's it. Is there a difference? Maybe. Okay. Now, it begs the question: if you had to go and you can go to a little storefront and you walk in, you pay for a memory implants, what type of vacation would you want to go on?
Disney
Derek?
World.
Disney World, right? See, so you don't have to. Yeah.
I'm shocked.
But a Disney World where you can fly, because then
Right.
you don't have to walk everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I kind of I prefer the real world stuff. Like, look at Westworld. Wouldn't that be cool? Going out with you and your buddies, going to visit a bunch of
Depends how low your
paranoid,
morals
killing, human-looking androids, right? Who's developing artificial intelligence.
It is the number one location for sociopaths.
Yes, definitely.
Personally, I think I prefer Shogun World, but yeah, if you guys want to go to Westworld, that's fine.
Yeah, and Roman World is good too. So yeah, there's that.
I think going there would just be way too stressful. It wouldn't be relaxing at all.
Yeah, you know what? Usually I go on vacation. I'm the type of guy who I go to the bars and I talk to people. I like to see stuff. Like, I'm more of a history guy and I'm a cultural guy, right? I want to go and talk to people. The problem is you go to all these resorts or you go to all these vacation places and you run into other tourists. If there's only a way.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Joel. Oh wait, it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, Disney World would be amazing if there were no
that's
kids
me
there.
being antisocial.
Yeah. It does get old sometimes. Speaking of old, Derek, you saw a movie this morning, didn't you?
I did.
What was the movie?
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
All right. Now, would you go to Jurassic World or Jurassic Park or?
If the park was open and operating the way it was in Jurassic World, the first movie, I would love to go there. That's why I love that movie so much, because it realized the dream of the first one. And it actually was this huge, massive theme park with thousands of people there, and it had rides and shops and everything, and it was all on screen. So that would be an amazing place to go, because I also love zoos. And to see living, breathing dinosaurs, that would be amazing, especially when that Mosasaurus eats the great white.
Oh, wow. Right. But the latest one you probably would not want to go to, right?
No, it's a little rundown at that point in the story.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, there's that huge flaming volcano.
There's always a volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how?
Well, it's in the Ring of Fire. The Elsa and Nibblar and Elsa, whatever the name of the other island is. It's in the ring where the volcanoes are.
Yeah.
So
Hey, there's a volcano erupting.
volcanoes happen.
Yeah, volcanoes. There's a volcano erupting in Hawaii right now, and people still
Yep.
go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So there you go. Here's one. Okay, what's the one from last year, based off the French novel Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets? Am I saying that right?
Sure.
Sure.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I haven't
there-
seen the movie yet.
You haven't seen?
You
the movie?
haven't?
No.
Oh.
I've been busy. And I've been trying to catch up on other stuff. It's on the list.
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought it was not great, but I thought there were some elements to it which was neat. I think Derek liked it a lot better.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. It did have an amazing wealth of imagination and color, and it's just nice to see a sci-fi movie with truly bizarre aliens and imagery, and not just something kind of grim and gritty in the realistic future, but to just see true craziness. And that definitely had a lot of craziness in it.
Yeah, the whole market scene. There's a tourist market that's called, funny enough, was it Big Market's the name of it? Mm-hmm. It's really original. Where you can go in, it's like multi-dimensional or extra-dimensional, bizarre. Just you can get anything there. So it's a tourist destination, and one of the key chase scenes happens in this world, and it's quite neat actually. You know, that you may have to go through a dimensional portal just to go on vacation.
Yep, and in the real world, you're just walking around on a desert floor somewhere, but then you have your little visors on to view the other dimension, and you're actually in this amazing alien, bizarre marketplace full of buildings and people and things for sale.
Yeah, seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. So Valerian and the story was it
City of a Thousand Planets
was directed by
Luc Besson.
Yes, who also did another movie with a vacation aspect to it or element to it.
Fifth Element.
The Fifth Element.
He keeps feeding me. He keeps feeding me prompts.
I like the cruise ship. What do you guys think about that?
The cruise ship was nice. You know, as long as it wasn't being attacked by
Mondo
by
Shawans.
Zorg's thugs.
Yeah, Fifth Element is one of my favorite movies of all time. The first time I saw it, I thought it was goofy and stupid, but then I saw it a second time, understanding that that's what it was going to be, and then I loved it. Because that's another movie with great, you know, imagination and crazy sci-fi images and aliens and stuff. I can't remember if the ship was called Flost in Paradise or that was the planet they were going to, but I remember that's what the whole advertisement was with Chris Tucker. Go to Flost in Paradise.
I think it's the ship, but I could be wrong.
And that diva had an amazing song too. Remember the alien who sang in the Impossible Way?
Yeah, amazing. Yes. Yeah, and actually, there is a diva too in the Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets too, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean Rihanna?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I think she was more of a hooker, but okay.
Yeah, close enough. There was an entire musical number there, right?
Yeah, she did sing.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Hookers can sing too.
No, let's not use that word because some people find that offensive. But still, yeah, sure.
Ladies of the night.
Okay, let's just move on.
The first professions.
Yes. Okay. We mentioned Star Trek. Let's mention the other big little franchise out there, Star Wars. Is there any tourist area which we've seen yet in the Star Wars universe?
Well, there's Canto Bight.
Oh, Canto Bight.
Yes.
Cantonia.
Yeah, that's where I put mine.
If you have the funds to get there, sure. I think Bespin also had a bit of a casino vibe going on there, so that could be considered a vacation spot.
Yeah, I think in the novels, Bespin was treated as more of a resort gambling casino place, whereas in the movie it just appears to be a big mining city.
Yeah, except they also had some, when they did the special editions, they had more shots of the actual tourists.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't just depressing white walls anymore.
Yeah.
I think the reason they did that was because they ran out of money, and so they just put up white blank walls everywhere rather than doing something fancier. And then when you have three choices. You can make it good, you can make it cheap, and you can make it fast. But you can only pick two of those. So,
Yeah, and perhaps white walls
cheap and good is preferable to fast and cheap.
Yeah, I can see that. And perhaps white walls was in fashion for the time period. It's like their version of like 1970s, right?
Right.
Along with mustachios and capes.
Yeah. So in vacations, so we have casinos, and what we have like horse racing or the equivalent of
Fathier racing.
Yes. But is that what else? It's not like they're doing, history tours of the local temple. What?
Well, I know they have famous spas and masseuses. I actually did read the Canto Bight novel. Did anybody else read that?
I did. I kind of didn't care so much about any of the characters in the book. So, but I did read it. Yes.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but yeah, I mean, basically, it was all about the big casinos, the big fathier races. That's where the most rich and corrupt people go to waste their money.
Mm-hmm.
And when we talked about Star Wars, the first thing that I thought of was, Carrie, I'm sure you read the A.C. Crispin Han Solo trilogy.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
I think it's in the second book when they go on this big ocean liner for a sabacc tournament, and it's a ship that goes under the water to look at the beautiful coral reefs.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually,
yes, I remember that.
Or was that in the Zahn trilogy? Because I remember like Imperial turbo lasers shooting into the water at some point. Or was it in both of them?
I think they might have mentioned it in both.
Yeah. But in either case,
I have to go back and reread both of those.
Oh, that was where they trapped down. That's where they tracked down the ship's thief Niles Ferrier in the second book, Dark Force Rising, to catch the guy who knew the location of the Katana fleet.
Oh, right.
So, am I thinking of two different things, or are they the same thing? I don't know. But in either case, in the Star Wars books,
I have to go back and reread.
Yeah,
those.
there is this amazing underwater. It starts as a cruise ship on the water, and then it goes under the water, and like the entire wall of it is see through, and you can see these beautiful underwater coral reefs that are in all these colors.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a really great image.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go take a vacation.
Yeah.
A lot.
What about going to Milliways in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah, it's a destination.
The restaurant
It's a
at the end of the
destination.
universe.
Destination. It's a happening scene.
Yeah.
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 I like the way the cows want you to eat them.
Uh-huh.
It kind of takes away the guilt of it.
Yeah, they don't have any beef, do they?
God.
There's also the beaches of Santrogenous 5.
Androgynous 5? What?
Santrogenous 5.
Was that in Douglas Adams?
Yes.
I don't remember that one, sorry.
Known widely for its marble sanded beaches, one of the suggested uses for a towel offered by the guide is to lie on it as you relax on its beaches.
Ah.
Interesting.
We could also mention the Magrathians, who will create a custom-made planet for you. That could be the ultimate vacation destination.
Yeah, if you have that kind of money, sure.
Oh, you could just go to Niagara Falls. Wait, that's a real world. That's without any money.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually originally from Niagara Falls, so I find that funny. In my own head. There we go.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't jump over trying to prove that your date is a Kryptonian, I guess you're fine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, you did it. You went there.
Sorry, I just recently had to watch Superman 2 for a podcast, so that's kind of fresh in my mind.
That's excellent. Yes, we have a Superman 2 reference from the early 1980s.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Derek, you mentioned one based on some sort of child novel.
Yeah, there was a novel by Lincoln Child called Utopia. Actually, it used to be called Utopia, then they changed the name to something else that I forget. But it was a really good novel. It came out around 2000, and it was basically Die Hard at Disney World, only it was this futuristic theme park that used holograms and stuff. And terrorists or bank robbers, I forget what they were, they broke in and took over the park, and one guy had to sneak through to foil their plans. But I always love the idea of having a thriller set in a theme park. Somebody needs to do a literal thing like that with Disney World. There was actually a rumor that Jon Favreau was making a movie called Magic Kingdom that they're actually going to film in the park at night, but it fell through somehow. I always wanted to know what that was, because the idea of filming some kind of adventure or thriller movie at the park, obviously at night when they're closed, that would be amazing, because you would have the most amazing visuals doing that.
Am I the only one here who saw Beverly Hills Cop 3? Because they kind of did that already.
Not recently.
Yeah, sorry, it's been like decades. What happened in Beverly Hills Cop 3?
It basically took place in a theme park, and featured a cameo from the maker himself, George Lucas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I want to see this.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
knew?
there's a part in the dinosaur section of the park that I actually got to see them putting together on one of the trips my family took to Universal to go see my dad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the 90s, I just thought of something else. Jaws 3 took place in SeaWorld.
Great.
And that was one of my favorite movies as a kid because it was a movie that took place in a theme park. Maybe that's why I love Jurassic World so much, because it kind of captures that childhood nostalgia. But yeah, Jaws 3 takes place in SeaWorld.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. For as much as Jaws 3 made sense.
Yes.
What little I saw of it.
Derek loves theme parks so much that when he writes his own stories, he includes a theme park, right, Derek?
Yes, I have an unpublished sci-fi series that I've been writing. I think I'm up to book 5 right now. And there is a theme park in there. It's called Finicky Ferdinand's Fun Time Amusement Park. I think there was another F in there somewhere.
Wow.
But Finicky Ferdinand is the mascot, and it's in a giant dome for climate control. And it's divided into different sections, but it basically uses hard light holograms all over the place so that there's these massive cartoon figures or monster figures. So when you take a roller coaster ride, you're not on a track, you're on a flying randomized circuit in a little flying car, and you're narrowly avoiding these massive holographic monsters coming at you and fake lava and stuff like that.
Again, he keeps talking about these things in his books, and giving people ideas. You should probably publish some of these at some point.
I'm trying.
That, the idea is there in public view.
Well, see, the thing is, there's no such thing as an original idea, so it's all in the presentation.
And he did just say that on a podcast that's going to be posted with a timestamp to it.
Right.
Copyrighted.
Right. Wow. Well, before we move on to real world stuff, any other last minute ideas or examples of vacations in science fiction? Because I'm all out.
I'm trying to think of stuff, but my brain is kind of mush still. I'm still kind of recovering from last weekend.
Yes.
In Babylon 5, they mentioned Disney Planet, but they don't actually go there, unfortunately.
Wow.
I vaguely remember that.
It's like a single throwaway reference.
Did they mention where Disney Planet is? Is it like in the solar system, or is it in like a different solar system?
Well, we know it's in the Earth Alliance, but that's about it.
In The Expanse, they mentioned that Titan is a vacation spot.
Oh, right. Yes.
Oh, that's funny because I was just saying earlier, there's no such thing as vacations or fun in The Expanse.
There is just.
Well, they don't talk about it often.
It's just about getting needles in your spinal cord and almost stroking out.
Ah, man. Hey, some people really like that. Okay? don't knock until you try. No. Well, let's shift gears because recently they announced the location of Star Wars Celebration, and tickets went on sale, and hotel reservations went on sale as well. Mm-hmm. It's happening in Chicago of April of 2019. And like many people, I bought my ticket and I waited to get my hotel reservation and waited for 45 minutes in the virtual waiting room, and then got in and got zero. So I had to go to outside sources for my hotel.
I'm sorry. It's very likely that I'm not going. I'm too broke this year. I'm probably going to be too broke next year.
Yeah. It's good. This is going to be my 8th one.
I will be jealous of all of you.
Yeah.
There've been 8?
There's been more than 8.
Oh.
This is going to be my 8th time going to a Star Wars Celebration. And, it's funny because my adult life, I kind of grew up with them. At least started my first one in my mid-20s, late 20s. They've changed over the years. The last one in Atlanta from a year and a half ago, I thought was just too large, too many people, too chaotic, and so poorly run by Reed Pop, who's the convention organizer. Hopefully the one in Chicago is going to be better because it's a bigger space. And I know Reed Pop is changing some of their policies, which is good to see. Mm-hmm. And of course, what makes a convention is the fans. And if you're paying attention to Twitter right now, there's so much division happening in the Star Wars fandom, and I wonder if that's going to spill over to the celebrations. And it's not just Star Wars. I think it's a reflection on what's happening, especially in the States, in American society.
Yeah, I think I was talking about that on a different podcast. You know, there's examples coming from the top down of what not to do, and people are seeing that certain behaviors are okay because people in charge are just, you know, acting like assholes.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because I've had so many positive experiences with fans. In this case, Star Wars fans, and then to go there and they see. It's about Star Wars. That's the primary focus. Not saying you don't talk about other things, but I just don't know what to expect of the next celebration. I really don't.
We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough, and maybe hopefully things will have people will have learned how to chill by next April.
Derek, you went to the one in Orlando, right?
Yep, that's my only experience.
What was your thoughts about the experience of going to Star Wars Celebration Orlando, the last one, because there's been like 3 of them there?
Well, I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but it was more of a hassle than I thought it was going to be. So the next one I will be enjoying for free at home on YouTube.
There you go. Great. And of course, with Star Wars, you have, of course, Galaxy's Edge, both at Disneyland and Disney World, where you can actually get your fix of Star Wars without having to worry about any of the fan politics, so to speak. They just have to pay for it a lot, but that's going to be a vacation destination for decades to come.
Right.
Yeah, my understanding, Derek, you're going to buy some property there. You're going to buy some shares of Disney and then make them an offer they can't refuse.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, you're just going to book out that hotel, the new all, you know.
Oh, the $2,000 a night one. Yeah.
You're actually convincing Derek to spend money, Joel. This could be a great thing.
I think that's more of a if I win the lottery kind of thing. But I am very excited for Galaxy's Edge. It's going to be amazing. They're also going to be working to make it more of a story-inclusive environment as well. Like there's going to be droids rolling around, and there's going to be First Order and Resistance actors, and you kind of play along with the story. And they haven't released details yet, but apparently there's going to be some kind of continuity in your story, maybe tracked through your magic band, where they know which side you're on. So that's going to be really interesting. And of course, if you do stay in this hotel, which won't open right away, the parks open in mid and late 2019 respectively, and then the hotel won't be ready until 20 or 21, I think. But the hotel is also going to be an in-story experience. Even in your room, your windows don't look outside into the real world. They look out into a star screen or something. It's like a fake window. And in the story, you're living in the Star Wars continuity, and everything is in character, and all the employees are, and it's part of your story, and that story goes with you into the park when you go there.
Okay, Derek.
Nice.
Derek, the most important question I have is, will it have a bar there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
there's a cantina.
I'm in. Okay,
that was one of the first images they released.
I'm a very simple man, really.
They love selling
all you need is
expensive
a bar,
liquids. So.
So we have a mutual friend who often is on this very podcast as a host by the name of Randall Graham. Remember that fellow?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember him at all.
No, definitely
Yes,
not.
we like you. We miss you, Randall. Come back soon.
Yeah. So he almost got on in this episode, but of course he got busy. So be it. But as previously announced, he's going on the Star Trek cruise back in January of next year.
I'm so jealous.
Imagine being on a cruise with a lot of the actors, and all you have to do is you spend 7 days at sea or 5 days at sea, socializing and drinking with them.
Do I have to share a bunk with one of them?
No,
but it's a cruise, so things happen on cruises, Derek.
Oh.
So that's amazing.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I've never been on a cruise myself.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, because it's expensive, and you have to get a cabin, so you need 2 per cabin. But look, I'm just reading some of the names: Jonathan Frank, Brent Spiner, Michael Dorn, Gates McFadden. Yeah, all the next generation people are there.
All the less famous ones.
Yeah. Denise Crosby is going to be there. Okay. John, all the big names, right? Yeah, that's amazing. And I think Randall is such a Star Trek geek, he's going to enjoy himself. And he's not the only guy I know. I know another guy I met. His first name's Dale. He's from the Ottawa area, and he's been to he's been to this same cruise, but the last one they had, and he loved it because they get to a point where these actors just don't care anymore. So they just decided to get into the sauce and drink, and that's when the real good stories come out, right?
Right.
It's amazing. And the other thing was Randall. He spent extra money to be in the cabin called what, 10 forward?
10 forward.
10 forward. That's his cabin. He actually got the 10 forward cabin. What a guy.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
You mean that it was?
He'll be drinking scotch in 10 forward all by his lonesome.
I think he's actually dragging his wife there. So let's pause a moment to reflect on Randall's very faithful and loyal wife, who's going to go on this Star Trek.
That's so
Does she like Star Trek?
I don't know. Probably not. Okay.
Probably not as much as Randall does.
No, definitely not. And then there's, of course, the Star Wars cruises, which I don't think is at the same level. I think it's very Disney-fied.
What it is
I think it's really just a day.
Yeah, you can take a Disney cruise that's a week long, and then they do a single day that's Star Wars themed. So,
yeah, which is more like a cruise. It's not the same. It's not the same with the fans. It's more of a family thing.
Yeah,
like literally, what I really enjoy about say Star Wars celebrations is drinking with fans and talking to them. That's why I go, because I really love that interaction. But if you're just going to go see, people are dressed up as stormtroopers and they're going to show the movies at night, it's not the same. It's good, but it's not the same. Yeah. Then, of course, talking about vacation destinations, I know so many people who plan their vacations around these big, giant cons. New York Comic Con or San Diego or Chicago, or they're all over the place. And it seems that the last couple of years, even small towns have their own Comic Cons nowadays. One happened in Niagara Falls just recently, and that's neat. Yeah. But it's a gathering point. I know I've been to New York Comic Con. Derek, you've been in town for New York Comic Con.
Yes, I was in the vicinity of it.
Yes. And to me, it's neat because I like to get industry news. I like to see the panels, but these things are just so massive. At least New York Comic Con. I haven't been to San Diego. Which is, of course, the granddaddy of the huge cons. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What's your general opinion of Comic Cons, guys?
I haven't been to one in a very long time. I used to work for the guy who runs the LA Comic Book and Science Fiction Convention. So I've gone down there once or twice, and I've worked it once or twice. So. But that's just like a day, like every other month that happens.
Yeah. Well, Derek has his own personal Comic Con on a daily basis, don't you?
Do you mean all the childish crap in my room here?
Yeah. That's not childish. It's just passion.
I've got a little Superman frame poster, Batman, a Mickey and Minnie holding hands, my Star Wars shrine bookcase with all the comic books on it.
That's precious.
My Forces of Destiny Star Wars pillows.
Wow.
Hey, they were on clearance at Target. They were $2 each.
And once again, Derek's cheapness shines through. Excellent. But no, I'm thinking hopefully next year, if finances allow, I want to try and get to at least LA Stanley's LA Comic Con. And maybe WonderCon, depending on what day it is and stuff, what weekend it is.
I think during the convention season, you can spend 6 months going to convention to convention to convention. And I'm sure some people do that, and they're not even vendors; they're just doing it for fun.
I know the head of our When Nerds Attack network does that.
Yeah. In Southern California, right?
Yeah.
And he has his own YouTube clips about that too, right? Right, Mr. Ernie. So, yes. Hi, Ernie. Okay.
Hi, Ernie.
Yeah, it's to me it's interesting to see where fandom was at 30 years ago and where it's at now. 30 years ago, it's like the comic book shop. That's about it.
And plus, it was nerdy and uncool to like this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now it's
mainstream. Now it's nerdy. Well, it's still nerdy, but now it's cool.
Yeah.
Somehow, the nerds have somehow become cool, which is weird.
The geek shall inherit the earth.
Yes. Eventually, as long as we're not distracted by geeky things.
Now, there is an alternative to going to Comic Cons or going to Star Wars, Galaxy Edge or a Star Trek cruise. Some people like to go and see the locations of where movies were filmed. That's huge.
Yes.
Like, even things like Star Wars and New Hope, going to places in Tunisia where they actually filmed the first one.
Isn't it not safe there, though?
No, it's probably not safe nowadays.
Yeah.
It's kind of not safe right now.
Yeah.
And most of the stuff has been wrecked because of time or all that. But I remember one of my very first Star Wars celebrations, there was a guy there, I think from Belgium, and he ran tours to the old shoots locations from the New Hope, which is really neat. Lots of slides.
And in New Zealand, isn't Hobbiton? Isn't that still standing? And they have tours there.
I believe it is. Yes.
I think I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think they demolished the original one from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. But then for the Hobbit trilogy, they did keep that one. Does that sound right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't remember.
Yeah, I'm coming up a bit short on that. Oh man, it's been a long day.
It's even funnier when he's standing right in front of you.
We do know someone who is part of a different network who actually does this type of stuff. He goes around and he identifies locations from Marvel universe. Mr. J.
Oh, you mean Jay?
Yeah, Jovial J. Shepherd. Yes, hi Jay.
I don't know. Hi Jay. I don't know that he actually goes to a lot of the places. He just finds them online.
Yeah, he just looks them up on Google Maps.
But that's one of his passion projects for the last 2 years, I think.
Yeah. It's amazing the amount of work that he puts into that.
This is a high.
My hat's off to him.
Yeah, high end stuff. Yeah. So he's part of the RetroZap network, and if you go there on the RetroZap.com site, you will find under MCU Location Scouts all his research. And it's fascinating. Yep. And he has it laid out on maps and all that good stuff, too.
And he also does lovely podcasts covering Flash, Arrow, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, there you go.
Shows that actually made me into more fans of those shows by listening to him.
Plus, I've drank with the lad at Star Wars Celebration several times, so there you go. But it opens the question, it raises the question, what other locations would we want to visit from movie shoots? We have the Devil's Tower from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We have the big fight scene, which is near you, Carrie, between Captain Kirk and the Gorn? The Gorn, yes.
In Arena, yeah.
Oh, yes, Vasquez Rocks?
Yeah, which they made fun of in the movie Paul, which was great. So,
I think I've been to Endor maybe once, or at least we drove through Sequoia National Park, and that's pretty close to Endor Woods type stuff there.
With everything being green screen and fake nowadays, it's hard to say, where is a physical location that was actually in a movie where something major happened.
Because they also composite stuff.
Yeah.
Into various things into the same shot now, which is good because some of the I've seen people poke fun at the fact that a show that quote unquote takes place in LA looks an awful lot like Vancouver.
Good old Vancouver. Shout out to Vancouverites.
Yeah,
it actually
Vancouver.
I've never been there, but it actually would be interesting to drive around Vancouver because so many of the shows that I've watched were filmed in Vancouver and the surrounding area. So I'm sure just driving around, you'll see, it's that city street.
Right.
There's also, of course, little things like, I don't know, Lucasfilm. You go see the Yoda statue in San Francisco at the Presidio.
Oh, the one that shouts, "It's the Star Wars show!"
Yeah. Actually, I did that 4 years ago when I was at Anaheim, whenever that was, 2015. Yeah, I actually drove up from Anaheim to San Francisco with my brother. And I walked in the front lobby. They allow public to go in the front lobby.
I was about to ask, are you allowed to go there?
Yeah, exactly. There's not much there, but it's still neat because you're in Lucasfilm. Actually, We drove past the ranch, so to speak, the unmarked little turnoff. Of course, we didn't go down the road because we didn't want to get arrested, and we wanted to show respect. But we did make that journey out there. It's about an hour north. It's just really neat. Yeah, it's an area. Yeah. It's not like I launched any drones to spy on them, but it did cross my mind.
Did you know that Kevin Smith got married there?
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, Kevin Smith. I know. Do you know Kevin Smith spent a lot of time in Vancouver?
Filming the Supergirls and the Flashes.
Yeah, I think that he did some film school there as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew it was in Canada. I didn't know it was in Vancouver.
Yeah, so how the film industry works in Canada is that two major cities is either Toronto or Vancouver, both of which are the most expensive cities to live in Canada. Yeah, there you go.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah. And actually, during the same trip, I managed to go up and visit Rancho Obi-Wan, the big giant collection place by our Steve Sansweet.
Wait, I'm confused. Is that in Vancouver?
No, that's...
no, it's in mid California.
Okay, all right, that's what I thought. So we were talking about Vancouver.
Petulima? I'm mispronouncing
I
it.
don't.
Petulima?
I don't know.
I'm terrible with names, with the local way to pronounce it. I've been making fun of my relatives who in this part of the state and somewhere in the Northeast is using a lot of slang, which just cracks me up. I asked them to say the word sure. It's like, well, yeah, that's so funny. Oh, I digress. Okay. But there's lots of places you can go if you're into science fiction, right? There's a lot of little science fiction museums. Oh, we haven't talked. Imagine when George Lucas gets his museum off the ground, and it's actually a reality.
Yeah,
that would be
cool.
amazing.
It was supposed to be in Chicago, but then he didn't get it there?
Yeah, there's politics happening at play, and it's being built in Los Angeles, I believe.
Yeah. Fortunately, it'll be very far away from where I am, so I don't have to worry about the traffic. Now, when they start building all the Olympic Village stuff, that's when I'll start worrying.
I thought everything in LA was like 30 minutes away.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
No, I went there once, I know.
And of course, there's, if you have the money, there's some real world stuff you can do. You can pay the Russian government a lot of money and get sent up to space for several days.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Virgin Galactic and become a space tourist. That's going to be happening very shortly.
For millionaires.
Yeah.
So there's stuff you can spend money on. But
we can hope that the millionaires who do that get up there, look down at Earth, and go, "Hey, maybe this is something we need to take better care of."
We're all connected.
Yeah, I would hope so. But they say if you see the Earth from space, it changes your perspective on life and the world and the universe because
everything.
Because the scale is so massive. I think at my age, I don't think I'm going to become an astronaut anytime soon, unfortunately.
No, I'm too out of shape.
I'm too cowardly.
But you know what the best vacation spot for science fiction fans?
Disney
the ultimate.
World?
Oh, besides Disney World. It's this little establishment called the SciFi Pubcast.
Ah, yes, of course.
That's amazing. Now,
Yeah.
we really need to get a brick and mortar place and actually announce where we actually are.
Yeah, and not just exist.
And make sure Derek is not in charge of the actual food.
Yeah, we'll make some some changes, some modifications. Let's say that. Okay, and I think that's pretty much wraps this show up. Any other last minute things, guys? Insights, jokes, food recipes, anything?
No, I'm afraid. Food recipes, really?
I've been told to stop sharing my food recipes with people.
Thank God.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap our show up for today. It's our information, our closing is we can be found at Twitter and SciFi Pubcast. Our network is When Nerds Attack, and they're on Twitter at Nerds Attack Pods. You can like us on Facebook. You can like the network page. You can leave an Apple Podcast review. I got it right this time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Good. You can email us at management@scifipubcast.space. And if you email us with anything with your address, I'll send you a sticker because I still have stickers. Amazing. Carrie, where can people find you on Twitter?
You can find me at Carrie Blackfire42. That's Keri Blackfire42.
And Derek?
I am at Derek J. Beebe.
And I'm Joel, and I can be found at Joel_Welch. So it's JOEL_WELCH. And that's our contact information on Twitter. That's it, guys. I think we should all take some time off and go on vacation.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Yes.
I'm actually going to go take a nap right now.
Excellent. Nap's
The
kind of
vacation of the mind.
amazing, isn't it? So,
Yes.
thanks all for listening, and we love you, and we'll see you again shortly. Bye now.
I only like you. I don't love you.
Oh, God.
Bye.
Bye.
Music provided courtesy of Logan Rathbone. Podcast logo by Juven. Copyrighted Joe Welch. Listen responsibly, and we can't wait for your next visit to our fine establishment. Cheers.